Last day of the Archangel Michael season. Have confidence. Rainbow grid overlay. The day is now 36 hours and starts and ends at 3 a.m. or 3 p.m. in an alternating fashion. At the time of this post 11:11 night gate, on the 3D date 52,420, the following 3 a.m. will start this new day. Simply follow this parallel around the globe until it hits your local time. If you are cognizant that a new day has begun, it is customary to send love and kindness to someone. Today's date on the Archangelic calendar is Infinity O6B7 Infinity Infinity R2A5 R2A6A7 Infinity Infinity G6E6E6E6E6E6 Infinity Infinity B1 TT Infinity. There is more information available at archangelicalendar.com. And please do not forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Gaia is still firmly set in the element of spirit with no plans of changing. This is the last day of Ga's 6th season, Archangel Michael, Goddess Kali, fire season, as we go into the 7th season, Archangel Ariel, Goddess Hathor fire spirit season. You can expect weather changes, energy changes, and temperament changes when the new season starts tomorrow. Archangel Ariel's season sees more abundance and light-heartedness as compared to the season prior, even though it still has a good amount of transmutation attached to it. We are feeling energy swaying back and forth throughout time. You will feel like you did 20 years ago and then suddenly how you will feel in 30 years thereafter. This is very unusual even for the most experienced among us. You can imagine how difficult this would be for the unaware. In an effort for a solution, we must disclose the mythical world in which we live in to those who are truly looking for answers. Friendship and mentorship cannot be overlooked in times like these, and your pupils will make themselves known to you if you are open to the experience. Many of our visions, intuition, and knowing comes from our future selves. These extra-dimensional aspects of ourselves are influential in more ways than one can imagine. There is a level of consciousness where you are required to go back and assist yourself. Many of us are in this exact situation at the moment. The supply of trafficking victims has been stopped and thus multiple deals with malevolent intergalactic forces have been voided. These deals are mostly made in exchange for technology, and this was what we got a sneak peek of with the conflict between Epstein's crew and the Greys. We could not have foreseen that this highly unusual complaint given to the Galactic Federation of Light would be seen in as much abundance as it is at the movement. It is going to take some time to sort through all of this. We will keep you informed as judgments are made. The Chinese government has decided to use brute force against the protesters of Hong Kong. This situation is going to escalate and there is no turning back from it once it does. How far and wide this spreads is up to the willingness of certain leaders to cooperate, as if they do not give the people what they want, the people will revolt in ways unimaginable to modern society. Luckily, those on the 5D timeline will be only observing these motions and will not be a part of any of them if they so choose. It will be very hard to live in China if you are a lightworker because you will be getting a front row seat to what future historians call the Great Civilian Revolution, but if you are there for a reason. It may seem scary, but those protected by the legions are perfectly safe at all times as long as they do not engage. Sometimes when we are trapped inside a situation, it is hard for us to see the road to safety, but rest assured the higher aspects of yourself can make your intentions clear if you wish to live sentiently inside of all that surrounds you. This is an especially dangerous time for Falun Dafa practitioners, as the CCP has a personal vendetta against the group. It would be best for all pure hearts of China to take extra precaution in these times and try to seek peace whenever possible. Ga's exact quote on the matter was, "Allow them to march and allow the lightworkers to handle everything else." As we have mentioned, 5G was about to be obsolete. The release of an internet that can produce uncharted speeds with no side effects has been released. This will put 5G out of business. The rate in which the lightworkers are evolving has never been seen before with any race. Have confidence that whatever we face, we will be extremely capable of handling. After all, if this was not the case, the universe would have evolved us even further. Walk with confidence, dear one, as we are divinely guided at all times. Today's tools. Tools will be active until the next post. Use the legend below to help you decipher how to best use today's weapons. Passive equals no intention needed to use or arm. It will work on its own when you accept its presence. All you need to do is give permission and it will work on your behalf. Active equals intention needed to use. Aggressive equals will attack before anything has a chance to do any harm to you, beyond space and time. We have gone through great changes and thus the weapon-based tools indicated below can be inserted into the ground to call forth downloads. Active, passive and aggressive anywhere within the universe. The Violet Flame team is in the powerful string of 9 but did ease up enough for the benefit of other modalities. When evoking the Violet Flame, it is always advised to hold it for at least a 72 count. The Violet Flame team is as follows, and is in no particular order: Archangel Jermaine, Archangel Ansil, Archangel Bryathos, Archangel Emmanuel, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Batkol, Archangel Agla, Archangel Gzrael, Archangel Tatrasil, Archangel Orion, Archangel Harahil, Archangel Ashma, Archangel Sablo, Archangel Azil, Archangel Harahel, Archangel Nuril, Archangel Galizur. Active. Archangel Michael's legendary sword can handle anything, as it is completely omnipotent. No level of consciousness can be achieved that this couldn't slice through. It is also an amazing weapon against electronics and technology as it can override any circuitry. Passive, active and aggressive. Archangel Isaac's radiant field looks a lot like Magneto's force field and it reacts to any life form with either loving energy, or with a transmutational blast of vast power. Passive and aggressive. Archangel Leo's Swords of Plenty is a passive and aggressive attack sword that has a complete will of its own. Do not try to yield at all, you will only get in the way. Equip and go. Active. Archangel Zagzagel's Staff of Heavenly Might rains large crystal masses upon a targeted area. Great for large targets, works on the physical and non-physical as well. Active. Archangel Zadkiel's Staff of Justice is a tool that is best used on a macro level and can help move things along that are stagnant. It can also summon and maintain force fields for protection purposes. Passive and aggressive. Archangel Shepherd's Orb is a presence of divinity that allows anyone that you are engaged with a clear path to forgiveness or a direct audience with infinitely expanding creator source on the matter. This is a truly compassionate tool of divine orchestration. Please note the next 3 tools are meant to be used in combination. They are sent to us to help us sustain our physical bodies. Active. Archangel Ariel's Wand of Comforts helps you summon any necessity you may have. It is a wonderful and comforting tool when equipped. Active, aggressive and passive, long and short range. Archangel Israfil's Flaming Sword can protect you against all things directed to you on a macro or micro scale. It can also speed up the time in which something you wish to manifest will come to fruition. Active, aggressive and passive, long and short range. Archangel Nasarajiel's Flaming Sword can bring any negative energy to its knees. It also can remove all obstacles in the way of something you wish to manifest. Please note the next 3 tools are healing modalities and can be sent remotely to loved ones. Passive and aggressive, short range. Archangel Calaziel's Radiant Rays of Health wards off all diseases and illness. It can also aid in the recovery of diseases already inflicted. It can be sent to land masses as well as individual living beings. Passive and aggressive, short and long range. Archangel Theliel's Radiant Compassion sends heartfelt love to all within your jurisdictions. This is the nurturing aspect of healing and it has incredible warmth. It is best to yield this with a calm frame of mind. Active. Archangel Raphael's Healing Staff is an omnipotent healing force that works gradually or intensively depending on how you yield it. It is considered the best general healing instrument. Today's assignments. We are still working on a macro level, and thus the format will stay consistent. Please use today's current tools if you need assistance performing the tasks below. Heart chakra radiation is contiguous, and the more our hearts radiate, the more lightworkers are inspired to become who they truly are. We can expand the range of our heart chakra with a simple intention. Envision an emerald green orb coming from your heart chakra, and encompass much as possible. There is no limit to how far and wide you can take this, and as always, please hold for at least a 72 count. Connect with the heart of Gaia, and from her heart zone release great electrical bursts to help transmute the lower vibrational energies that are affecting us at the moment. We have a higher dimensional scuffle developing over Spokane, Va. The malevolent crafts we need to remove have a rusty and black aura. Go in with sword and shield, as diplomacy is not possible. We must administer vast building projects in the upcoming weeks. To lay the groundwork for this, we need to place a rainbow grid overlay upon the circumference of the Earth. This will allow us access to a wider variety of galactic resources for our projects. Simply envision a rainbow spider web, so to speak, engulfing the entirety of our Earth, and intertwine this web with our galaxy and the grids already present here on Earth. Today's guided meditation is the funnel meditation technique. It is a soul clearing and higher dimensional inducing meditation. Please enjoy.